morning. It's Thursday, January 4th, 2024. Peace is the path to the prosperity of the nation. Let peace reign. On the news this morning, Governor Fubara seeks reconciliation in property dispute with Bayelsa State. Group calls for full implementation of Ogoni Bill of Rights. NNPC rules out plan to increase petrol price. Federal government to withdraw degree recognition from 3 other countries. On the foreign scene, former U.S. President Donald Trump asked Supreme Court to overturn Colorado ban. I'm Ifechukwumoyinli with the news. Now, River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara says he is ready to work with the Bayelsa State government to settle the legal dispute over jointly owned property. Governor Fubara said this during his new visit to Bayelsa State Governor Doyediri Eyenegoa.
Our visit here today is to tell our brother we want to work together for common purpose, the development of both states. We have a lot of things in River State that are jointly owned by these 2 states. It is our desire. I know we've not had this before, but from this particular moment, whatever it is, let us look forward.
Responding, the Bayelsa State Governor welcomed the call for both states to settle their legal dispute out of court.
We have envisaged this long before now. Could have been either way, either myself going to River State or my brother governor coming to Bayelsa. At some point, we have to face elections. We face the elections up until the November 11th governorship elections in our state. By God's grace, we are victorious. So that explains why we didn't take the first slots to actually come to River State.
As you may know, Rivers and Bayelsa State governments are locked in a legal fight following the demolition of buildings belonging to the Bayelsa State government on Akasa Street, Old GRA axis of Port Harcourt, as well as the ownership of Soko Oil Well. Earlier, Governor Fubara paid a birthday visit to Senator Azota Mbata. Correspondent Onyeka Chinwusu reports that the governor was accompanied by the secretary to the state government, Tammy Danagogo, former lawmaker Ehe Edison, David Briggs, Sam Jata, Adokie Amesiamaka, member of the Federal House of Representatives for Andoni Opobonkoro Federal Constituency, Awaji Inombeka Biante, Charles Beke, lawmaker representing Okrika Ogubolo Federal Constituency, Alison Ibix, Evans BP, some members of the River State House of Assembly, and many others. In another development, there are indications that Edison Ehe may have assumed office as Chief of Staff, River State Government House. It is not clear why the state government is still silent on this. As you may know, in his letter, Edison Ehe said he resigned as Speaker and member representing Ahoda East Constituency 2 in the State House of Assembly. His resignation, however, stirred controversy as Emeka Amadi, who was recently redeployed as clerk of the State House of Assembly, said in a disclaimer that Edison was never elected Speaker of the House of Assembly. The head of service, George Weke, has yet to speak on why Emeka Amadi is still occupying the office of the clerk despite his redeployment from the Assembly. Moving on now, River State Commissioner for Urban Development and Physical Planning, Isaac Umejuru, has assured that the people of Onelga remain committed to upholding justice in the ongoing political crisis in the state. Mr. Umejuru is the convener of the Oba Ebema Ndoni New Year celebration and prayer gathering in solidarity with Governor Siminalayi Fubara and Deputy Governor Ngozi Odu at the Omoko Civic Center. He emphasized that the governor's peaceful approach should not be mistaken for weakness.
So if you feel my truth and justice is a betrayal to sin, so be it. The executive governor of River State has accepted that he will follow to completion what our father, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, has agreed to. You can see that things are going on. We will not toe the line of trouble. He has said that it's not born out of fear, but the love for Rivers people. So I will call on all Onegans to come and support the governor, Fubara, in his decisions, because his decisions will bring about peace, that will bring about development in River State and Onega.
Now, in his address, the PDP chairman in Onelga, Ejekwe Prince, will urge the people of Onelga to offer spiritual support to the governor and deputy governor.
We are here as a people who decided to stand on the righteous side with the law. Please, let me put this on record that neither me, nor Prince Ohia, nor the Commissioner Isaac Umejuru, nor Christian Ahiako has made himself political leader of this local government. The only thing is that we have a sister that by providence was nominated to be the deputy governor of Rivers State. And we cannot be here watching that our sister to be thrown away like a paper, just like that.
Correspondent Mekotoka reports that the high point of the event was a special prayer session dedicated to the peace and development of Rivers State, wisdom for political leaders, and protection for the governor and deputy governor against any form of attack. Meanwhile, some political leaders, chiefs, elders, women, and youth groups across the 10 wards entire local government area have condemned the comment credited to the senator representing Rivers East Senatorial District, Barry Mpigi, against Governor Fubara. In a communique issued at an expanded meeting in Tai, the stakeholders also criticized the representative of Tai State constituency, Bennett Mwa, for his participation in the impeachment notice against Governor Fubara. The communique was read by the immediate past representative of Tai State constituency, Matthew Dike.
We condemn utterly what the senator representing Rivers South East District did of late, where he denigrated, where he did not show respect for the office of the governor. That is not a reflection of our wish, and he should cease forthwith. Is that what we said? That the participation of the member representing Tai in Rivers House of Assembly to impeach the governor is an embarrassment to the Tai people. But Tai people are known for peace, Tai people are known for progress, and we call on him to retrace his step forthwith. If not, he will be meted with the full wrath of the Tai people. Is that what we said?
Earlier, the immediate past Commissioner for Energy, Peter Mede, said the people of Tai are in total support of Governor Fubara's administration.
Today, the Tai people unanimously, totally are declaring that where Fubara is, where he goes, that is where they will go. Where he stands, that is where they will stand. And that we have found the governor to be worthy. We have found the governor to be honorable. We have found the governor to be decent. We have found the governor to be humble. Tai people are not part of that plot to remove the governor. We are all totally in support of the governor.
Our correspondent reports that the event had in attendance Monday more former chairman Tai and Eleme local government area, Jude Beredam Barisoa Obubu, Don Wibari, Sylvester Mbwa, among others. In the meantime, the leader of a non-indigenous organization in Rivers State, the Nigerian Ethnic Forum, Uchenna Okokoba, has hailed Governor Fubara over his decision to reopen the newly constructed Mile 1 market, which has not been put to use for some years. Ms. Okokoba, who is also one of the Igbo leaders in the state, said the market, when opened, will be beneficial to some non-indigenous traders. He also thanked the governor for presenting Christmas gifts to non-indigenous from different ethnicities, adding that no past governor has done such within a short time in office, even though some tried. Mr. Okokoba said the good gestures of Governor Fubara have encouraged members of the Nigerian Ethnic Forum and the Igbos in the state to continue their support for him because he is a friendly governor. He further appealed to those against the governor to have a rethink following a peace resolution that was reached. He wished non-indigenous and Rivers indigenous a prosperous 2024, praying for continuous peaceful coexistence. Still to come, NNPC rules out plan to increase petrol price. Stay with us. a group, the Ogoni Liberation Initiative, has called on President Bola Tinubu to fully implement all the demands of the Ogoni people as enshrined in the Ogoni Bill of Rights. President of the group, Douglas Fabeke, made the call while reading a document titled Referendum of the Ogoni People at an event in Buri, Kano local government area.
Late Brigadier Paul Okunchimu, who was a commander of the former Internal Security Unit, Rivers State, under the administration of General Shani Abacha, was accused of being responsible for the death of over 2,000 Ogoni people during the Ogoni crisis that led to the death of Ken Seromiwa, 8 others, and the Ogoni Fall. The death and the massacres of the Ogoni people were caused by the government. And if you kill over 2,000 people in a particular society, you should be charged with the International Court of Law. And so if this referendum will push the Nigerian government to answer and to settle all this issue with the Ogoni people.
Dr. Fabeke also demanded the immediate dissolution of High Prep Board over alleged gross mismanagement of funds and incompetence.
Between the year 2021 to 2023, billions of naira have been released to High Prep for the execution of several projects. This, however, none of these projects can be seen anywhere. We therefore demand the resolutions of the present board of High Prep. We also demand for a review of the cleanup process. We also want to know those environments that have been cleaned. We also want to see the certification of the clean environment. All the funds related to High Prep should be investigated.
Dr. Fabeke further urged President Tinubu to set up a panel to investigate the alleged payment of $300 million meant for the development of Ogoni land. He said the demands listed on the referendum document would be made available for public voting. Away from that, the All Progressive Congress APC in Rivers State has donated bags of rice, noodles, toiletries, and cash to the orphanage and home for the elderly in Port Harcourt in the spirit of the holiday season. Chairman of the Caretaker Committee of the APC, Tony Okocha, while addressing newsmen shortly after he led other members of the committee to present the items, said the gesture is in line with President Bola Tinubu's hope agenda to provide relief for the needy in society.
We are in an administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who the world knows as a very compassionate person. And of course, that has cascaded down to us here in the state as leaders of the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State. By the special grace of God, we were able to knock in some of these items, and we shared to our members, and we made deliberate attempts to also share with indigent homes, the homes of elderly. We need to show that there could be a government that will have compassion for the less privileged. If we have the opportunity to be in control and in charge of reams of governance, will do better.
Mr. Okocha, who is also the Rivers State representative on the NDDC Management Board, also encouraged well-meaning individuals and corporate organizations to assist the needy in society.
I read one billionaire of note. I think the Lord said that he had been in his whole life giving to bed until the day he gifted a cripple. He now found out that multiplied his wealth and that he had peace of mind. Citizens of the state who are wealthy or well-to-do should extend their goodwill to them. They need a lot of it. You can see that they can barely walk. So how do they fend for themselves? They can only fend for themselves where the goodwill that people despise them. So it's my craving that anybody who has should extend to the others. That's what life is all about.
Elsewhere, the Community Development Committee chairman of Elimbu, Thank God Odo, is accusing the Divisional Police Officer DPO of Elimbu Division, CSP Elijah Eleke, of misconduct. In an interview, Mr. Odu alleged that on the 26th of December, the DPO blocked the Elimbu road and physically assaulted people who challenged him for extorting them. Mr. Odu said he has written a petition against the DPO and is yet to receive any response from the Nigeria Police Force. He, however, called on Commissioner of Police Olatunji Disu to investigate DPO's activity in Elimbu.
I am calling on the CP, Rivers State, calling on the IG, Civil Service Commission, to intervene on Elijah. Elijah is not helping us. What Elijah does here, we are not safe again. We can't sleep with our two eyes closed. Elijah terrorized Elimbu. He came to Elimbu to do police work. Instead, he's acting as the unknown gunman. The fear of Elijah in Elimbu is the fear of the unknown gunman.
Some residents also narrated how they were allegedly unfairly treated by the DPO.
My name is Bestman Amadi. On 15th of December, we are coming from church, me and my son, 9 years old boy. As we are coming back, my son picked empty shade of knockout. The police arrest the boy. When we get to station, I complained to the DPO that I'm the father of the boy. The DPO walked me out and slapped me. And my son sleep in the cell. They break.
I'm Mr. Wisdom Odo. On 27th of December, I went to station to see someone. They just complained the matter to me. I went to see the girl in question, asking her what is the problem. I did not do anything. The DPO called me, slapped me more than 10 times, pushed me inside cell for no reason. I spent more than 3 hours in cell before he let me go.
My name is Mrs. Felicia Oke. I want the public to know what happened to my shop last month. The new DPO just came back everybody for my shop, said that I'm borrowing tea for inside my shop.
The DPO is not authorized to speak to the press, but when contacted, the spokesperson of the Rivers State Police Command, Grace Irigakoko, said the complainant should have written a petition to the Commissioner of Police to enable them to set up a disciplinary panel to hear from both sides of the matter and also investigate the claims before taking any action. She says the CP welcomes everyone with open arms. In other news, the spokesman of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC, Olufemi Soneye, is insisting that subsidy have been entirely removed for petrol and there are no plans to further increase petrol price. It followed reports that oil marketers said that if subsidy was no longer being paid, there should have been a rise in petrol price to about 1,200 naira per litre, considering the forest situation and the oil prices. Now, the Minister of Education, Tahir Mamman, says the suspension of accreditation and evaluation of degree certificate from Benin Republic and Togo would be extended to more countries like Uganda, Kenya, and Niger Republic. But a graduate from Lekor Sono Universitaire in Benin Republic, Belema Douglas, disagree with this.
Yes, we have bad eggs that maybe had gone over there to pay school administrative so that they could buy certificates. Back then in 2017, when I graduated, we were hearing those news. Some schools in Benin has been closed down by the federal government in Benin Republic because of this fraudulent act with Nigerians. But it's actually a bad move because you don't take decisions like that because of bad eggs. There are still good children that go to school there to get their certificate the right way. If the Nigerian education system is actually running well, I don't think we'll be going out to school.
As you may know, an investigation by undercover journalist Umar Audu exposed the booming certificate racketeering syndicate in neighboring African countries. Speaking in an interview, Mr. Audu said his certificate was delivered like pizza after payment was made. Now, on the international scene, former U.S. President Donald Trump has asked the U.S. Supreme Court to reverse a Colorado ruling that barred him from running for president in that state. That's a wrap on the news this morning. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. Governor Fubara is seeking reconciliation in the property dispute between the state government and the Bayelsa state government. A group is calling for full implementation of Ogoni Bill of Rights. And on the foreign scene, former U.S. President Donald Trump is asking the Supreme Court to overturn Colorado ban. The news was edited by Chioma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 08087217215. I am Ife Chukwumoyeli. Many thanks for listening.